Take a look at Jacksonville Beach camera. We are clear and dry out there this morning. It's going to be a fantastic forecast overall. Really, we've got a lot of good things happening, and I know you know it this weekend, along with Halloween tomorrow, and a lot of costume parties tonight leading up to that. So here you go. We've got cars getting out and about on the road, 6:45 this morning, 15 minutes from 7 o'clock. This is your view from the White Room in St. Augustine Marina. 75 degrees, winds out of the south at about 11 miles an hour. You'll have a little breeze out there as we progress through the rest of the weekend So it'll add that spook factor into your Halloween trick-or-treat forecast. Jax Airport is clear and dry. If you've got an early flight, maybe for a business trip, you'll be in good shape for that, depending on, I'm sure, where you're going. But 70s out there, 79 in Mayport, 68 in Jacksonville and Green Cove Springs, along with Lake City and Gainesville, 69 in St. Mary's, and 72 up in Brunswick this morning. As you look at radar, it's crystal clear, but we will have some of these showers start to form and come in on the coast a little later this evening. Take a look with me, and you'll see by about 5 o'clock, Jacksonville, Green Cove Springs, Orange Park could see the potential for a couple of pop-ups. And you know what? They're not a huge deal. It's really, you know, they get in, they get out. You remember yesterday, certainly we saw some in St. Augustine while I was on the air, and then they moved out, and it was cloudy, but it turned into a beautiful day for so many of you, and that'll happen throughout the weekend as well. So trick-or-treating, oh yeah, you're gonna be in great shape. These showers are so light as they move through, it's not gonna impact anything. I've seen so many good decorations out there. I love how Jacksonville gets on board for Halloween. It's awesome. And just to prove it, over the next 5 days, it's a trace of rain, if that. For so many of you. That's how quick these showers move through. So Saturday, Florida, Georgia, 81 degrees, mostly sunny skies out there for you, and high temperatures in the 80s, the low to mid 80s, 80 to about 84 degrees, depending on where you are. Let's focus specifically on the coast. One thing you'll see, 80s and more 80s, 83 in World Golf Village, and overall you look good at Jax Beach at 80 degrees specifically. Area of low pressure out here, it's not tropical, but it could turn tropical over the next 7 days. We've got a 40% chance of that. This orange blob is where that low pressure system could potentially form into something tropical. Again, we've got days and days to watch this to see what happens. Overall, I want you to know this much. Should it turn into anything, it's looking, according to the National Hurricane Center, like a tropical depression is what this would turn into, should it. So your Halloween forecast, 76 degrees during the trick-or-treat hours, witchy winds and patchy clouds out there for you. It makes for a spooky forecast and a dry one, albeit. So 83 today, and these are my predictions, 80s and more 80s with lows in the 60s.